Yo, freak, what's up, baby? What's up? What's up? We see you.
Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem take my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my banknotes look hella bill scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a poet. A ghetto saint with grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem Saint painting pictures, making new kind of skrilla, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiat, pockets full of fat knots, dust to thought. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock. My body don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves till the world knows me. Basquiat, my pockets go deep. I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustling grind, I'm all about my money. No time for playing games when the game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo, I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video, get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, freak.
I mean, what you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you, putting some serious skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I noticed we passed Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught onto the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Nah, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with two hands. Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yep. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
I never had this feeling.
NBA season is a grind. There's no question about it. And tonight may be another game in the endless stretch of games, but that don't make it any less important. Time to put on my game face and do what I do. Win games.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland. And then for Milwaukee, Parker's checked in for Henson. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Freak subbed in for Jared Bayless. On the court for the Bucks, Freak, he's in at the point. Greg Monroe is out there with Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Mayo in at the 3 slot. So they take the lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Irving kicks, and he dunks it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Mayo against James. Love with the screen on Mayo. The feed to Shumpert. Takes the 3. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Milwaukee in the lead.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved. Like Michelangelo, but he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Back to Thompson, kicks it out to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. LeBron's got 5 now.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Freak. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Mayo. Here's Freak. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Love with the screen for Irving. High arcing shot. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Freak missing. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Stolen by Middleton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Freak with it. Up in time. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James. The floor for the Cavaliers. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for Plumlee. Parker comes in for John Henson. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Freak subbed in for Jared Bayless. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Freak in a 2-guard. Jabari Parker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He finished with 19 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game. Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Fast break. Oh!
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Love with the screen on Carter Williams. Now the dish to LeBron. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. LeBron James, number 1.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
And you know, you talked his athleticism, but you can add a few other A's to that athleticism, like alertness, awareness. I mean, he's got both of those qualities and abundance as well. A's are wild here.
And he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here's Freak. He had 19 points in the win against Detroit. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Freak's got 17.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. 26 seconds left in the first half. Thompson with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Tipped away and stolen by Freak. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
And what a game for Freak. 19.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Monroe. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Freak's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Williams is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Smith in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And when it comes to Michael Carter Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size, he's a good athlete, he plays hard. But he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. And Mozgov comes to help. Carter Williams, the pass to Freak. Kicks it down to Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Well, going back to Michael Carter Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, when you played the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true. And he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well. But sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. At times he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. This guy just really struggled. But the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature. And the jury's really still out on him.
Parker dishes to Freak. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best 3-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
The screen from Thompson. Double team on Williams. And there's the pass to Dellavedova. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Freak. Hangs. And Thompson sends it back. Carter Williams against Smith. Williams with a clean look, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third, and it's Freak missing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dellavedova. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. Gets it off. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Cleveland ahead. As they and thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Another look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Williams comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Freak comes in for Jared Bayless. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Freak, he's in at point guard. Monroe is out there with John Henson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mayo in at the 2. Freak kicks to Mayo. Takes the 13-footer. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch. Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
Here's Milwaukee now.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Again, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Anderson Varejao. Iman Shumpert.
Well, they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Two shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. They get it again, and Henson kicks to Freak. Lets it go from deep. Back to Henson. Here's Freak. No good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most. And got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?